Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Phantom Reverse. Episode 1, Phantom, which is quite unlucky episode to be honest, because first time I recorded it, the video somehow ended up to be only 1 second long and well, that's not how it was supposed to be. And the second time, it was actually my fault because I did the stupid thing and tried recording while also rendering other project. It worked before, but this time it completely got messed up, and the screen you see right now, it lasted for the entire video. Nothing changed or yet. Hopefully the third time will be the charm. I think that's the saying. Basically, I hope we'll succeed in recording this, so yeah. By the way, don't be surprised that I might lack emotions in here, because I did get through this 2 times already, right? And I actually finished the other 5 episodes of the game as well. Anywho, let's do it, because the series needs to be started properly from the very beginning and then completed with the ending and so on. Lynx, because that's how we started the game, the name we started with. So I was supposed to get this baby connected to the power supply. They're talking about my PSP. Because I got into Fate Extra as well, and my goodness, it is actually a tough game. And requires grinding. I can never okay, let's get to the Phantom Reverse here. I can never forget that day. That harrowing, relentless storm. It smothers me when I'm dreaming. It haunts me when I wake. I'm too nervous to run and too guilty to pretend. I watched it happen. I watched you die. I saw your eyes slide closed and your body fall limp. You collapsed into a pool of red and splashed waves of blue. It was all my fault. 1 month later, on a cold Monday morning. Back to the Future. I need to play it finally as well. Actually replay it, kind of. Anyway, oh my god, that's terrible sound. Somehow in games, they always have terrible ringtones or alarms and so on. I burst awake as my alarm screams into my ear. Shit! I sigh as shards of morning light dance across my eyes. Get up. I jump out of bed and throw my school uniform on in a rush. You don't take a shower? Well, that's not nice, man. Disgusting. I couldn't afford to be late, not after all of this time. Well, I would take a shower and then be late, to be honest. Lynx! I hear my mom call from the living room. I grab my school bag and rush toward her voice. Yeah? Are you sure that you're ready to go back to school? Yeah, our guys stole my textbooks and stuff yesterday. Lynx, you know what I mean? I look at her blankly and throw. I'm fine, I mutter. You've only been off school for a couple of weeks. 4 to be precise. It's okay if you need a little more time off. I grit my teeth and shake my head. I said I'm fine, kind of. I stuff some lunch money into my pockets and dash through the front door. Wait! She calls after me as it slams closed. Well, I would return in a situation like that. Rain drizzles slightly from the grey, foreboding sky. The winter air was as cold as ice. Tokyo has been ravaged with storms for weeks now. I suddenly freeze as a slight shiver runs down my spine. I look from left to right cautiously. I sigh and shake my head as the feeling quickly fades away. For a moment there, it felt as though someone was watching me. I look up and see my neighbor Tarly waddling along the street across from me. She wasn't right focused on the crumpled newspaper in her hands. It was a wonder she hadn't tripped over yet. Her hair was messy and tangled. She hadn't changed a bit. Yeah, because your hair is in perfect condition right now, without taking even a shower. Say good morning. Good morning, Melanie, I call out to her. She looks back at me in shock and stuns the newspaper in her pack. Lynx? In the flesh. She gets it for a second before running over to me. Ha! I hold in laugh as she trips onto the asphalt. Not nice, man. She's always been kinda clumsy, I sigh as I help her up. Hi, it's been a while, she mutters, rubbing her head. Melanie been my best friend since middle school. Well, really, my only friend. You're late for school too, it seems. Lol, yep, there's this show on Netflix that... She suddenly double takes and jolts to a stop. Lynx, wait! If you ever want to talk about... Nah, I interrupt, avoiding eye contact. She frowns at me for a moment before nodding her head. You start to deal with stuff like this long? She nods with a forced reassuring smile. Right, I sigh as we start hurrying toward the train station. What was up with that newspaper? I asked, gesturing toward her bag. Hey? She answers with a jump as for cold guard. Oh, no, nothing, just like a dumb student paper. Right. Anyway, did you, stay in contact when you were from school? She asked in an extremely obvious attempt to change subject. Nope. Not even the student council? Nah, I reply, simply twirling my member badge between my fingers. I was heard you say that, she whispers beneath her breath. You know. Wait, what the hell is that? Huh? Thanks, what's up? I look from Melanie to the figure. It was suddenly gone. I wrap my head and close my eyes. Nothing. I sigh. I need to get more sleep. Same. Whatever. Melanie shoots me a concerned look as we climb the stairs of the train station. I reach into my pockets to get the wallet and tug on with my train pass. Lynx! Melanie starts as we step up on the platform. Hi! Before she can finish her sentence, the booming whistle of the train suddenly fills the atmosphere. It's not like she actually even started that sentence. The door bursts open as it quickly jolts to a stop. As we walk aboard, an audio announcer shouts over the light patter of rain. Next station, Minatoku! The train shoots forward, calmly speeding to the city. For I believe that I should have said that in some way that you wouldn't be able to understand, because that's how usually the announcements like that are. At least in Poland you won't understand a thing. Well, at least that's how it was usually when I was using, well, trams or buses. Literally could not understand what they were saying. Okay, the train shoots forward, calmly speeding through the city. And even for you are with a girl, you take a smartphone. So, how's school been? I am as I start mindlessly scrolling through damn Twitter posts. Yeah, okay, guys. No, our new teacher left a shit ton of homework for you. Damn it. There's legit like a 30-feet pile of practice tests and stuff on her desk. Doubt. I mean, if it's tests, it must mean it's paper. I don't know how skilled she would need to be to actually make a 30-feet pile of paper to actually be in one place and not fall. Hi, I say. Yeah, it's all pretty boring to be honest. I gasp as the old train suddenly shakes and breaks to a sudden stop. What the hell? I glance around the empty compartment in a panic. Have we broken down? Suddenly the lines flicker and shut off with a loud click. Okay, this is getting kinda creepy now, Melanie murmurs, nervously grabbing my hand. We stand in complete darkness, desperately straining our eyes. My scan curls as I hear footsteps creep up behind me. I tumble for my smartphone, click on its flashlight and spin toward the noise. I scream in horror You don't hear that, of course, as the beam of light casts across a shadow figure, because I scream internally only. I couldn't believe my eyes. It towered tall above us, staring down at our helpless, fragile bodies. "Oh my god!" "You will pay!" it grumbles in a deep, angry voice. I feel my whole body tense up. I was literally too scared to move. "Tick-tock!" it screams as it reaches toward me. Goes the clock. Suddenly someone jumps in between us. "Stay back!" they shout, shielding us from the monster. I watch in confusion as he holds a golden locket up to it. I abruptly feel a wave of dizziness crash over me. I fell backwards as everything goes black. "Lynx!" I don't wake. Shit, I must have passed out. I stagger to my feet and try to assess my surroundings. We're still on the same train, now lit up and moving, as though nothing had happened. "Lynx, are you okay?" "Yep. Sure." I hold my head in my hands. What the hell was that thing? "I don't know. But that guy, he scared it off somehow." I follow Melanie's line of sight. A high school kid was standing before us, wearing a bloody school uniform, our school uniform. "Who is? Whoa!" "Crystal Cooks," he drops in plain voice. I stare back at him blankly. "What?" He simply shakes his head and darts down the train compartment. I stare after him and frown as he disappears in the next carriage. What the? I look around at Melanie as I feel her tug my shirt sleeve. "Lynx!" she whispers as she zips open her backpack. She puts out the new student paper she had hidden from me earlier. "I should have told you about this before," she sighs, handing the worn, crumpled paper over to me. I grab it cautiously and stare at the headline in disbelief. "Another student council member missing," I read aloud. I look back at Melanie in confusion. "What happened? Who?" She sighs and looks toward the floor. "Well, you've been off school. A student council member has started disappearing every Friday." Who? I ask in disbelief. "I don't know. No one does." What the hell? Seriously? But there's this rumor, she whispers in a scared, fragile voice, about something killing them. She glances at me with serious eyes. I didn't believe it, but... The train suddenly brakes and the doors fly open. Welcome to the art accusation. Please exit here for the new high campus. My heart beats intensely as sweat rolls down my forehead. "You're lying," I mutters, my mind races. "Why?" I grit my teeth and run off the train, sorry. "Lynx, wait!" Melanie calls after me as I jolt toward school. Damn, I so regret that the recording didn't pull out during the day because I think it was pretty good. And I don't feel like this is pretty good. Anyway, this can't be real. I scream as I burst through the entrance. I had to see for myself. While hurrying to the student council, I hear heavy murmuring from down the hallway. I stood for a moment before following it. Wait, have you seen that bulletin? You know, from the Chronicle bulletin. Well, it was a Chronicle bulletin, actually. A crowd of students were standing in a staring down a wall. I gulp. Oh, and push them past them. I wouldn't scream as a message written in blood glistens back at me. Tick-tock, I read beneath my breath. Lynx! I'm so sorry! Who from the student council has gone missing? I find us bracing for the answer. She gulps as she peers at the blood painted across the lockers. Everyone! You're the only member left! And so you will see what happens in the next episode tomorrow. I already know. Because as I said in the very beginning, I've played through the whole game already. Alright, hope you enjoyed it. I still think it wasn't as good as over-recording as during the day. But it's always like that. I feel like when I have the possibility to record during the day and fully get myself into the game, it turns out pretty well. At night it's not so great. Anywho, unless... well, never mind. For now, hope you enjoyed it, and well, hope you will watch the second episode of the game tomorrow as well. Alright, bye bye.